Hey, Scarefest. It was great seeing you all a couple of weekends ago. I've got a new movie review, and this one I liked quite a bit. And it's for kids, kind of. It's called Nightbooks. It's on Netflix. It's a Netflix exclusive. And here's what Nightbooks is about. It follows a little boy named Alex, and he's just obsessed with scary stories, and he writes these scary stories down, and he gets upset about something we're not quite for sure what it is. And he's walking out of his apartment of his mom and dad in New York City, and he walks down the hallway, and the door opens to another apartment. He walks in, and these are things that are tantalizing, and they bring him in, and the door closes, and he goes to sleep, and he wakes up, and he's been basically abducted by a witch that's played by Kristen Ritter. And he starts to find out that to stay alive, he has to have a new story for her every night to entertain her. There's another little girl that finds it who's taking care of the place, and that's how she stayed alive. And then they both start trying to explore the apartment. And the apartment doesn't stay in one place, it bounces all over the world. So it can go from here to Paris to all these other. So you can't just walk back out the door. Nightbooks. It's based on a book. It's directed by David Yarovesky. I looked him up, and what he did a movie a couple years ago that actually I talked about on here called Brightburn, which is basically about Superman going bad, which is a really good idea that wasn't as well executed. This one I liked. It's colorful, it's dark, it's a PG film, but it pushes PG to the very limit. So I have a 4-year-old son. I did not let him watch this. I think it's a little too much. It's in the sense of people forget Poltergeist was PG. Jaws was PG. Poltergeist has a scene in it where a guy literally dismantles his face, skin and all the way down to the bone in the mirror, screaming. Think about that. Nightbooks doesn't quite have that, but there's spiders. I just enjoyed it. If you like fairy tales, if you like horror, if you like just movies with kids where there's the protagonist is actual kids, and these kids aren't stupid. These kids are very smart, and these kids are trying to do the best they can to get out of it. Then I think this is the movie for you. So I actually really like this. It's a Netflix exclusive. So check out Nightbooks on Netflix. This has been Joe Lewis of Bonehead Weekly. Can't wait to the next year's Scarefest.